and also all in on the green movement, that despite Australia having all the energy resources it needs, and it simply is not as committed to its own defense, it seems, and it has been so dependent on the People's Republic of China. Australia doesn't make very much anymore. When it comes to energy, it probably has about 3 or 4 weeks in the event of the supplies were cut off. So it hasn't taken national security as seriously as it used to. That's what I was.
Now, when war happens, countries would use the weather. Definitely they were going to do one soon, say next year or something like that, and they've already prepared pretty much. But if the weather comes in, a major weather event, do countries take that advantage? Huh? They do, right? So imagine Australia, just like you just spoke about now, has all these problems. They have 2 weeks of reserve and all these things. They don't make nothing themselves. They've always begged and pulled out a credit card, right? And they all do the similar thing. And so if a weather disaster come in, and here in Australia, you could have a quarter of your country, certain areas, definitely important parts, right? Your great cities, comes in and gives you a good weather wake up. You reckon the Australians could handle an invasion straight after it? I reckon they'd be taken over like a piece of cake. That's how vulnerable Australians are when it comes to weather defence and defence when it comes to Navy and how they can defend themselves. And once the Army's here too, like I said, Australia's pretty damn bad. The people barely have a weapon to defend themselves. So really, they're left wide open for the right timing to just take place pretty damn easy. Isn't that sad? Definitely if they do it in the next 5 years. And we've got a high probability that a war could happen in the next year. So Australians smart or what? Or would they be panicking about certain things because they never prepared until it's right into their fucking face, which I notice a lot of these Australians do around me too. They get more and more of them. They won't do anything unless they have to, as they're people who believe that the world evolves around them and they're office workers and stuff like that. When you look at what makes Australia great the most, apparently news people and stuff like that, right? And see you later.